collectors and gift givers. Today, we are taking a look at the Barbie BBQ playset with pet and scented grill. That's right, folks. It smells. Okay, so yeah, scented grill. That's a new one. I bought this on Amazon for $9.94. There is a sticker in the corner letting us know that it is scented, and we can take a whiff while it's still in the box. On the back, we can see all items included. However, the doll is not included. Let's get this out of the box. Out of the box, there is a red grill. The bottom is silver colored with faux wheels. There are little hooks on the legs to hang the included tongs and the oven mitt. That's kind of cool. The oven mitt is all squishy. The top of the grill can be removed. There is a pretty cool sculpted picture on the inside. We can make out charcoal, the glow from the fire, a grill, and lots of fresh food. A pretty cool feature is this little dial on the side. When we turn it, it looks like all of the food has been cooked. And everything is elevated a little bit, so there is some dimension. The included oven mitt is orange. The tongs are pink, and they have a little hand grip on the side. We have 2 plates of food. One has kebabs that are sculpted onto the plate, and there's a little brackets on the back so it can fit onto the Barbie furniture. And the other one is a hot dog. This set also comes with a cooler. The top is white, it says Barbie, and we have some cup holders on the sides. Or we can put the plates there as well. The bottom is a teal blue. It has faux wheels, and underneath is hollow. It opens, and inside we can see sculpted ice. We also get a blue water bottle, a blue can, and a bottle of mustard. This set also includes a little puppy to keep us company while we're grilling. And don't forget, there's a smell. To be honest, I can't really describe the smell. It kind of reminds me of a mesquite. I think it is a really cool idea to engage the senses while playing. And I think I would have loved this with like a candy shop or a bakery. I find this smell kind of interesting, and personally, I could live without it. But that doesn't mean that someone else wouldn't find this the coolest thing ever. But you know what? This has me thinking. I would like to make a grill of my own. We made a doll grill a long time ago, so I think this is a perfect time for an update. Which means it's also time for a versus. How tall is this thing anyway? It looks like it's around 7 inches to the top of the lid. All right, good to know. Let's get started. For this project, I'm going to use cardboard. I have an old Amazon box that I can recycle. I only have half of a box. Let's hope this is enough. I might have to look for some more scraps. The tab on the box measures 13 3/4 inches, and it is 3 3/4 inches wide. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off using scissors. I'm trying to be as neat as possible. Okay, I draw a rectangle in the center, about 7 inches from the bottom. I cut it out using an X-Acto knife, and I actually think it's a little too high, so I went down another 3/4 of an inch, which means it now starts at 6 1/4 inches from the bottom. I cut another piece that is 4 1/4 inches wider, and I traced the cutout as well. So this is going to be the back, and this will be the front. Cut a few strips that are 2 inches wide and the same length as the walls. I cut 4. I also cut a few to go around the rectangle, and a strip that is 1 1/4 for this side. Paint the inside of the rectangle using black acrylic paint. glue a stone or brick scrapbook paper onto the smaller rectangles. I'm using a printable scrapbook paper from our blog. Let's glue them on the back of the cutout. Then glue the 2-inch strips onto the sides. So we're starting to make a box. Glue it onto the back wall. My black rectangle and the frame are not perfectly lined up, but I'll just go back and touch up the paint later. Now that my structure is standing, I take the 1¼ inch piece and glue the last 2 strips behind it to make a column that we will glue on the end. But I'm thinking I want to extend this side and add another column. So I made a second column. Then I cut a 6-inch by 6-inch piece and a 6-inch by 7¼ a 6 by 1 inch, and a 6 by 2¼ Cover the walls and both columns with stone scrapbook paper. Then I cut 2 rectangles that are 3 inches wide and 2 inches deep. Let's glue those onto the side, then glue on the side column. And I cut another piece of cardboard so we can close up the top. I covered it, and now I can glue it on top. Now I take these boards, I cover the small one with a wood grain paper and the top of the other one with stone. Then glue it in between the column and the structure with the cutout. And you're going to want to put this on the very back edge. Glue the wooden one in front. Take the last 2 pieces, cover them with a marble paper, cover it with clear tape to make it shine, glue the larger one on top of the wood, and the shorter one on the stones. I want to fill this side with logs. However, I don't have any. So I went outside to try to find some sticks. However, it's been raining, so everything is wet. But I did find one in my craft room from a previous project. So I cut it into small pieces. And ideally, I would stack these on the shelves, but I just don't have enough. So I cut what I have and used a rubber band to hold them together and made a printable. Cut cardstock, fold it like a trifold to fit in one of the shelves. Glue the printable on the front, then push it in place to give the illusion of firewood until we can make it real. Now let's make a grill. I cut coffee stirrers to reach across the opening, then cut toothpicks and glue them going across. Touch up the paint on the inside and dry brush some burn marks. I just ended up painting the whole bottom black because I had an idea. I cut craft foam into small cubes, then take red glitter glue and use it to glue the foam to the bottom to give the illusion of embers. A little trick we picked up from LOL Surprise. Once the glue is dried on the grill, paint it black. Once dried, glue it above the foam and the glitter. Then let's add a little line of thin silver metallic paper underneath to finish the grill. That might be a little hard to see because everything is black. So if we shine a little light on it, you can really see what it looks like. And we're still waiting for that glitter glue to dry. While waiting, let's add a base. Take another piece of cardboard and we're going to cut it to the length of our structure. For us, that's a little over 18 inches. I'm covering it with our printable concrete, then glue it underneath. All right, that works. Let's glue coffee stirrers across the opening. First, I glued a few going across. Then I cut smaller pieces, and we're gonna glue those together. Then glue them going across the top, giving us an area where we can hang like Christmas lights and stuff. I cut a piece of foil paper and glue it onto the wood. Add stickers. This is a puffy silver letter I to make a handle for a mini fridge. This is looking pretty good. All we need now is some food. I've got a couple of paper clips. Let's unfold them and straighten them out as best we can. Curl the ends, then cut it in half to make metal skewers. Then I cut thick white craft foam into cubes. Push the cubes onto the paper clip. I have a brown washable marker and a little bit of Mod Podge. I color on my palette. My palette has a layer of Mod Podge on it, and that's where I'm coloring. You could also do this on clear plastic. Then I take a little bit of the Mod Podge and mix it in with the brown marker, and it turns the Mod Podge brown. Now we're going to add a thin layer to all of the foam. Allow it to dry, then go back with the marker and just add a little extra browning to the edges. And I'm just dotting it on in some places and allowing the ink to kind of pool. We really want it to look like it's kind of caramelizing. I want a little more texture, so I'm mixing a little bit of paprika and Mod Podge together. Paint the foam with the mixture. Then once it dries, we have grilled tofu, Cajun style, or teriyaki, whatever it looks like to you. Then I added some of the spice glue mixture directly to the white foam to make it look like it hasn't been cooked yet. We can use the counter above the mini fridge as a prep station before we place our tofu on the grill. So there you have it. Barbie's grill with lots of colorful accessories. The top can open, their cooler opens, versus our giant outdoor grill. Our fridge doesn't open, but I really like the prep station, and this can create a whole scene. Storage may be an issue, but I am sure our dolls will have a lot of fun with it this summer. Let us know in the comments down below if our DIY came close or if it missed the mark. Thank you for joining us for another Versus. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and the Frog Vlog. And we will see you next time.